We're live on YouTube, folks.
Excuse me.
Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Peace. Today is about peace. 7 years today, folks. My lucky number seven. My sponsor tells me I got the 7 year itch.
That's not great.
Welcome back to another episode of Sober Talk with Brother Brandon, the Raging Cajun. It's the weekend in 2 days, baby. Man, we decided to shoot this episode on Wednesday because my friend Raj here, he had to work on Friday. So we got Raj to come over on his day off, and he had a great day today. But tonight's show is being sponsored by New Freedom Center and Tied for Second Sober Living. Beds are available. Just call 701-527-4000. Also, tonight's show is being sponsored by Perry Recovery Center in Raleigh, North Dakota. If you're looking for a bed, contact Perry Recovery Center. Also, shout out to the House of Fade and Mandan, Treasures of the Sea and Earth, Hanson's Menwear. Shout out to Serenity Bridge Sober Living. If you're looking for a bed, contact Serenity Bridge Sober Living. Also, tonight's show is being sponsored by J Lobo, your leading spice in the land. If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoning, baby. But I got a special guest in the house tonight. I got my man Raj. What's up, Raj?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, my brother. Raj, how long have you been sober?
I got 2 years, 17 days today.
2 years, 17 days.
Thank you.
Is that the longest you stopped drinking?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, on behalf of J Dobo, I got you some of that original spice,
Thank you so much.
and I got a few other gifts for you. On behalf of Sober Talk with Brother Brandon, the Raging Cajun, I got
Thank
you
you so much.
a shirt, my brother.
Thank you.
On behalf of Tied for Second Sober Living and New Freedom Center, I got you a shirt, my brother.
Thank you.
And on behalf of Preferred Heating and Air, the best heating and air company in the land, I got you another shirt, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
So, Raj, where are you from?
I'm from Baghdad.
Baghdad,
Iraq.
Iraq.
Baghdad. Yep.
135-degree heat.
Yep. It was when I lived there too warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it growing up in Baghdad, Raj?
I grew up in Baghdad. It was August 13, 1989.
Yeah.
So I
You live in Iraq most of your life?
till 22, 23, my
23, so born there.
I stay there and then I move
Well,
to
that's different. I
yeah.
gotta say, you the first person I've had on my show, Raj, that's been from Iraq. But I've been there. I was there in
There.
2005. So I know what it's like.
Uh-huh.
But how was your your life as a youngster? Did you have brothers, sisters, mom, dad?
I do have mom and dad, and I do have three a brother.
Okay.
I do have two. I'm sorry, I'm the third one.
You're the third, three.
Uh-huh. So, and I do have a sister, and she's dead.
Okay.
When I was living back then. Yep.
Okay. Wow.
So just
She
to
looking
share.
over you.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Yep. So, did you grow up Muslim? It's a big
Yes.
Muslim.
Yeah, I was living in my country around my family, Muslim people,
Mm-hmm.
and I was there in Baghdad when the fight with the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bad time over there. Uh, they killed people in the street. They killed people in the outside of my house. I was watching it that time in the window.
The U.S.
N-
or
The terrorist people.
the
It
terrorists?
was
Alibaba.
Alibaba or whatever you want to say
Mm-hmm.
that. Those bad people. They use the silent gun.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear that before, so and when I was there, I listened like the car like a stop.
Mm-hmm.
That mean they come.
Yeah.
to do something, and then we all scared because if they go inside my house, they will kill everybody.
Right.
They don't give a damn.
Right.
Those dangerous people, and you cannot talk with them. And if we have a gun or whatever you have in that house, they will find you. If
Hmm.
you fight with them or you kill those people,
Hmm.
you have behind him
Hmm.
like a government maybe or something.
Well, they are Iraqis or they come from a different country.
They, nobody know.
Okay.
They come from maybe different country,
Hmm.
and I don't know them whatever country come.
So you used to pray a lot. Pray a
I
couple
want
times
to
a day.
pray, I pray, but I'm not good with the praying too
Okay.
much. I was live in there, but it's boring, and you cannot find good job. You cannot
Right.
make money,
Right.
so the life is like hard. It's not easy to make money, and they don't pay.
I know one thing I like there, the gold. The gold is really
Gold,
real yellow.
yellow. Yeah, we do have too much people. They do that job. I have a friend from there
Hmm.
in Baghdad. High High Al
Yeah.
Yeah, over there I do have good people, and they work
You know what a
with
cartouche is?
no,
Cartouche is a little medallion, and it says you put your name in Arabic.
huh?
Oh, like a necklace.
Necklace. Yeah, we don't do that too much. We don't use that too much just for women.
Yeah.
But for the man or button like a name or something,
Yeah.
yeah, we cannot use it too much because you have people they stealing.
Yeah. Grab it.
I grab it like that. Uh-huh.
Yep. Um, how old were you when you first tried alcohol?
When I was living my country in 1920.
And isn't it forbidden to have alcohol in your country?
Yeah, they have alcohol there, but you cannot tell your family. I told you that I'm around Muslim
Yeah.
people.
They're not supposed to drink.
Not supposed to
Really
be,
strict.
that about little bit about Muslim people. You don't drink too much. You cannot eat pork.
Right.
So no, no ham or pork or whatever thing.
So how did you
We
wind up
don't have it
drinking?
in my country like that. But friend, you
Hmm.
go with the friend. Day by day. They was not they don't drink, but we make a friend. They was a drink, and day by day I started like a beer, the
Hmm.
easy thing, and day by day got
But you
the
don't tell your family.
I don't, I
Hmm.
can't. And that day when I was drink, I stay outside.
Hmm.
Sometimes I back home, and my mom catch me, or so my big brother,
They get really mad.
that get mad.
Yeah.
Even I remember my brother, he was doing that, but when he see me, he like respect.
Hmm.
So I cannot be drink or talk with him like with hard
Right.
thinking. And he was like he wanna like bunge me. He doing my hand, his hand like that.
Right.
He wanna. I feel him in that time. Yeah, I drink outside with the friend,
Hmm.
and then I back home because my country, like I told you, got bad day by day,
Right.
and I want to change myself, and the future. I think about the future, it got bad too.
Okay.
Even I finish my school over there,
Right.
so day by day I drink. Even I go work
Where you
or
get drink from? They don't sell in the stores on the
no,
street,
you
right?
have no, you don't have like a store. You have a like a place just for buy alcohol.
Right.
So not like over here.
Hmm.
It's different. Just one place with all alcohol, whatever you need.
So Raj like to drink.
I like to drink there. I start like I told you with easy
Right.
thing like a beer, and then I drink whiskey, and then I drink more than that day by day. I got more strong, and I got fight with the friend. One time they tell me, Raj, you gotta take it easy. Don't drink too
Mhm.
much. I was drinking with people, like a friend. He tell me, Raj, you gotta stop because
Mhm.
you got drink
Mhm.
and you gotta back home, Raj.
Mhm.
And they make me mad. And that day I was fight with him.
Right.
He don't wanna let me keep
Yeah.
drinking. And I recognize another day when I wake up, I tell him this guy he don't do bad thing to me, but I was drink. I fight with him and I punch him.
Mhm.
And another day I tell him I'm sorry.
Right.
He
What did I
was
do? It wasn't
what
me.
that's I tell him this no Raj.
Right.
He was
Right.
different person, totally like
Yep. Rod, you an alcoholic, brother.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I tell him I'm sorry. Yeah, I was fight with him in that day. I was drink a few times and they cannot bring me back home
Mhm.
because my family.
Mhm.
So they leave me in the street or my another friend, his name Hussein.
Mhm.
I go to him, he take care of me or he stay with me outside. He cannot take me to inside his family too because I'm a drink like I told you.
Mhm. And that's
So,
forbidden.
no good.
Yep.
Like I told you, Muslim people they don't drink ever,
Right.
and the person if he drink over there, that means it's bad person.
Right.
It's not like here different country or
Right.
here in US.
Mhm.
If you drink, like you not mean you terrorist or bad person or stealing or
Mhm.
whatever bad thing.
Mhm.
But in my country, for Muslim people, and somebody drink, they
Mhm.
think this no good person,
It's
and nobody give him like a woman if you wanna marry in the future.
right. It's too hot over there to drink.
Too hot.
Yeah, 135
Uh-huh.
degrees.
We was beer, but the rest of the day, like in midnight, it got little bit cool, so we drink whiskey. We start whiskey.
Yeah.
So
You ever, in Baghdad, you go to disco?
we do have disco, and I go there a few times with a friend, and I go to North Baghdad
Hmm.
in Erbil or Kurdistan. If
Yeah.
you hear that before, you've
Yeah.
been there. So I go there too much. I go there,
Right.
yeah.
Have you been into Saudi Arabia?
I don't.
No.
No.
What was your favorite food from back home? I know when I was there, I ate lamb. Lamb.
No,
They wrap it in like this paper to keep it warm during the day.
yeah, they like okra
Okra.
with rice.
Hmm. We
So
eat that back home. We eat okra.
uh-huh. They like a dolma.
Hmm.
That mean um, what's that like for Arabic people in Chinese store? I don't know how to say in English. But you put rice inside and you roll it with
Like an egg roll.
egg roll.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Where I'm from, we call that boudin.
Buddha.
Boudin. It's like a sausage,
Uh-huh, like a
but with the
sausage.
rice inside.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So we do like that, and we like we have big bread, like circular bread,
Like a
and
pita
we make
bread.
it, and make it small. We put soup,
Hmm.
chicken soup, or whatever you like
Hmm.
meat soup, and with seasonal, and we mix with the rice.
Right.
The basmati rice.
Sounds good. You're making
We
me
like
hungry. You're making me
we
hungry.
good. We do have good food. Yeah.
um, I got to meet a lot of translators,
Okay.
but Alibaba
Too much.
go for them, and their
It,
family.
that's right.
So
Yeah.
how did you get out of Iraq?
I was like I told you, day by day I get bad.
Hmm.
I cannot find myself. I
Hmm.
want to be like change. I want to work about myself. I want to building myself up. And I see my family is not like a rich family or something, and you get rich dad or mom, or I cannot be like make me like be
Hmm.
buy for me house or car or married me or I do have follow my dad. He was his job is not like make money for me. Anyway, so I call my cousin. He lived in Turkey in that time.
Okay.
I tell him his name Ali.
Ali.
So I tell him, Ali, please, I want to come to you.
Turkey is beautiful.
Yeah. So in that time, he tell me, yeah, Raj, you can come over here and we make food, the 50-50 and rent or whatever come al-Kitri
Yeah. So how
or
did you get
whatever
there?
thing. I go like a car, like a bus,
Uh-huh.
and it take one day or a few hours to be
Mm-hmm.
there. It's too far.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I cannot take a plane
Yeah.
because it's like expensive there.
Yeah. So you went to Turkey.
I go to Turkey there, and then I stay there, and I do apply for U.S. citizen,
Mm-hmm.
UN.
Okay.
So it took me like 2 years and 9 months.
Right.
I stay there.
With the war and stuff going on, did they consider you a refugee to be able to
Yes,
come here?
yeah, I'm a refugee. Yep.
Okay.
So I did apply over there in Turkey. I I don't know I will go or no, and I just did apply. I just pray to
Mm-hmm.
God. He
Is
told
your
me
family still there?
yes,
They stay there.
no in Turkey in Baghdad.
Baghdad. They stay in Baghdad?
Yes, but they come to visit a few times in, when I was in
Okay.
Turkey, but they come back.
Right.
It's not too far, like I told you.
Right.
So I stay there and I do apply for you as citizen, and then I do interview like twice or three times with the general, something like that,
Yeah.
bigger, and with the transfer Arabic person, he's from Lebanon.
Mm-hmm.
So he transferred to me, and then I tell him my history, what's going on with me, and people die, and they fire too much houses, and
Right.
they almost kill my big brother. The terrorists take him,
Right.
and
Alibaba.
Alibaba, too much going on over there. Like I told you, it's
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Right. I
It
know.
got bad.
I know.
So, and I tell him what's going on with me, and after, like I told you, 2 years and 9 months, I come here in
When
US.
you was drinking in Turkey?
I was, I'm not drinking too much because I do have a cousin over there. I don't drink too much. Plus, I remember one or two times.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I go there, uh, I was not working too much. I working, but I cannot make money like
Right.
here. They don't pay by hours.
Yeah.
They pay
By the
like
day.
by the day. You work like machine eight,
Right.
9 hours. They pay you some money, and then the drink over there is like expensive.
Right.
Like too much taxes to let people they don't buy that
Mm-hmm.
because it's Muslim people too over there.
Right.
They smoke marijuana over there,
Right.
like
Hashish.
hashish too much.
When you came to the United States, where did you go? Here?
Here I was
Straight to
came
North Dakota?
Bismarck.
Okay.
So yeah, I come over here and I go with roommate. He's from Afghanistan.
Okay.
He was transferred in his country
Yeah.
with the U.S.
Okay.
So I stayed with him a few months.
It was like a program.
Uh-huh. But he was his English more better than I do in
Okay.
that time because he's before he learned English more like I told you more than I do.
Okay.
But day by day I move. I remember and with another guy from my country.
Mm-hmm.
I was in that time. I find job in Walmart, man.
You also found the liquor store too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I found that job and I do have when I came here first, it was January.
Okay.
The since my sobriety day, like January 26.
Okay.
So something like that. Anyway, so I find job after 6 months in Wilmar Manda.
The American dream.
Uh-huh. So I bring some money with me. I remember like 900 I bring with me when I move from Turkey.
Okay.
So I buy some car to take me to work
Mm-hmm.
to start work in my
Yeah, your new life.
new life. I go there in Mandan, and year by year, I was working overnight, like 2 years. I was working frozen dairy, whatever thing. Anyway, I was drinking in there too when I was in there, but I was like, I can say in weekend, every weekend I drink, or when I back home, and I don't feel I'm drinking. I'm alcoholic.
Right.
So day by day I got strong,
Hmm.
and it was cold, brother.
Yeah.
So I don't like this weather. You know where
Right.
I come from.
So you drink more.
I gotta drink vodka and make me warm, bro.
Yeah.
So some alcohol make me feel good.
Drink it
Came from
straight.
my street. From the bar.
Yeah.
Maybe with just the first shot, and then from
Right.
the bar street. So anyway, so I started there in Walmart 2 years overnight. So I was there working overnight, and I'm not alcoholic like I told you. I drink normal, but I
Right.
was drink, but no heavy drinking.
Right.
And then after 2 years, I
It
I
got
drink too
worse.
much. It got worse day by day when I take my break time,
Yeah.
when I take my lunch time, and then everybody see me in the camera, and then I go in the back, the
Hmm.
parking lot, and then I drink the small
Yeah,
bottle.
the little shooters.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. You had to
Like,
go get you a shot.
because I cannot move. I got shaking, and I cannot eat. I cannot keep working
Yeah,
with
you
no
crossed
drink.
the invisible line. We call
Uh-huh.
that, Raj.
I don't follow the line anymore.
Hmm.
So the alcohol take me like a bad situation. I'm
So,
gonna say.
so how did you wind up getting sober? How?
How? So I relapsed a few times. Like I told you, after I stay in 5 years in that job, I see the pain. Like I lose my job.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I told you, this is my first job when I come in US, and I do have two DNI and
DUIs,
DUIs.
drinking and driving.
Uh-huh.
You ain't in Baghdad
I
no more.
no,
Mm-mm.
I was love like that.
Yeah,
I like to drink and then drive.
yeah,
So I lose, like I told you, lose my everything in my life.
yeah. Car, license,
Car,
job.
two car. I do have two vehicles. One
Okay,
time I do have money too much in my saving. I spend it all for alcohol, and I go to jail. I never go to jail in my life. I
right,
stay there 4 days. So that after that pain, and I see when I don't have car and I cannot do nothing, I sober up. I put in my mind, but I cannot stop. I relapse a few times, like
right.
I
So you
told you.
tried
I
self will.
I kill myself.
Hmm.
But like I said, like you said, self-will and the higher power, and people from West Central come to visit me,
Yeah,
and I have good people in my life, but I never go to meeting.
right.
I start little bit,
Yeah,
or I go to meeting, and I drink. I go to meeting in hope
right.
or Swanity place or whatever thing. I was drinking, then I go.
Yeah,
So that
that was
not
the
good.
self will.
Uh-huh.
Self will don't work.
Yep. So and then I first he was in treatment in my life, and it was in
Jamestown. You
Jamestown.
went to treatment, inpatient.
And patients, I stayed there like 3 months
Okay, 3 months.
inside the hospital.
Okay, and you stay sober.
Stay sober, it was the 3 months in a few days,
Yep.
and then I relapse again
After the 3 months.
after yeah, you can say 4 or 5 months. I don't remember too much. I don't put it in my mind.
Okay.
But I relapse, and then they try with me like West Central, and they take me. You gotta go again to
The
cheer,
treatment.
cheer house,
Share house. Fargo.
Grand Forks.
Grand Forks. Okay.
So I go there, stay a month over there,
Okay.
and then I back.
Okay.
I take a few days, and then I back to drink again.
Okay. So it wasn't working.
doesn't work. And was in that day when I go there, and I go back in Hartview again.
The heart view.
Yeah, second times, and then I go to Grand Forks, and then that day I was record. I do interview with her. I gotta pay some money.
Okay.
It was my second DUI.
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 Oh, so now it's getting expensive.
Uh-huh. So she tell me you gotta pay like 250.
Mm-hmm.
I pay that
Mm-hmm.
the same day, but she tell me you gotta go to jail like 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I back from that uh, day in from Jamestown to back to jail.
Okay.
I stayed there in 4 days,
So you went to treatment a bunch of times.
bunch of times, like 4 5 times.
Yep. And so how did you get this sobriety? Like what was your first day for 2 years?
So my second times
DUI.
DUI, and I do all that. So the last drink it was January
Okay.
2024, because I stay 5 days in emergency room.
Oh,
I
from
was
drinking.
for a drink. I kill myself like
Yeah, it was killing your body.
uh-huh. So I drink to death,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't remember. I just called the ambulance
Yeah.
and they take me, and I remember when I wake up, I remember I'm doing something to eat, and I burn my hand, like left and right hand, and
Yeah.
they put some bandage to me and the wire. I was terrible.
Yeah.
I
A
was
mess. You was a mess.
uh-huh, this my last drink, and I feel guilty in that day, and I was in emergency room just crying,
Mm-hmm.
and I cannot walk to bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta call
The nurse.
the nurse to come to take me because
Pitiful.
I was just crying. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched in the mirror. It was my face terrible.
Mm-hmm.
My beard, my hair, wire, not clean. I don't have no like too much clothes I
Mm-hmm.
bring with me in that day. I just crying like I told you. I feel guilty, man.
Mm-hmm.
I hurt myself,
Mm-hmm.
and God help me.
God helps you.
So I say that when I'm drink, I'm don't follow my higher power,
Mm-hmm.
because this disease let you don't
Mm-hmm.
follow the God,
Right. That's why they
because
say Muslim no drink.
no drink. That's why, because you care on yourself and you know that you make the God mad at you. And
Mm-hmm.
why you do that if you know that
Right.
already? So I don't listen. And I know that bottle, it will kill me,
Yep.
but I keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But in that day after that, I sober up. I go to treatment, and I listen to people when they told me before a few times.
Yeah.
They tell me to go to sober living because you loneliness and you don't have girlfriend or family or kids or whatever thing. You gotta be around people sober,
Yeah.
and you gotta go to sober living house.
Yeah.
After, like I told you, 100 million times, they tell me I don't listen.
Right. But this time,
But this time I did,
right.
and today my life is good, man.
Amen, my brother.
So God
Yeah.
loves me. God give me everything. I do have every clothes, every color, all shoes, whatever I want,
Yep.
perfume.
You're
I eat
blessed.
less. My money bag. I do have my vehicle. I do have good friend. I meet with the good friend. Send me God good friend. I do have good job, and the bad people in my life, God, they let them stay away from me.
Yep.
And this the new year coming, I have to delete some people.
Yes.
So
Amen.
I told you that before, maybe my circle got small.
Yeah.
So I gotta be sober
Yeah.
and good people. I do have too much taxes. Come lodge, come eat. I know them. They
Mm-hmm.
drink or do something.
Right.
I don't tax or I block
Right. Now
them.
you got people. that
super.
that's sober
They
that
they
text
know
you,
how
come
to
eat,
be.
Raj.
Uh-huh.
Let's hang out, Raj.
Yeah,
Yep.
good people, and I don't know people like change in like a minute, but good people I know them till 1 year, 2 years,
Yep.
and then I can trust them.
Right.
I'm not trust people too much because
Right.
I'm the only one, and people like I told you, my first problem in my life
Right.
when I was a drink, I'm not around people too much too,
Right.
but now I gotta be out
Right.
because
No
I was in the
isolation.
dark. Uh-huh.
No isolation in the dark.
Uh-huh. Because I don't have uh, people, they don't give me my respect,
Mm-hmm.
dignity, or whatever say in English. I delete those people in my life. I gotta be selfish or
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take care
an
of you.
asshole or whatever say in English. I'm sorry, my language, but
Yep.
I gotta be like that to protect myself.
Yep. Amen to that.
Yep.
Well, I got Raj straight from Baghdad, Iraq, with two
Yes.
years of sobriety.
2 years and 17 days.
2 years and 17 days. You heard his story, experience, strength, and hope, his testimony right there from a whole nother country, but still suffered from the same alcoholism that we all suffer from. I'm proud of you, brother. I love you.
I love you too,
You
man.
keep doing your thing, brother.
Thank you so much.
Keep doing your thing. No more DUIs.
Nope.
No
Ever.
more. No more old Raj. This
Ever.
new Raj.
Yep.
Well, I'm proud of you. I want to thank you for coming
Thank you.
and share your story. It's a beautiful, and that's your most prized possession. I got Raj from Baghdad, Iraq, with over 2 years of sobriety. I want to thank everyone for all the birthday blessings for me. Today I make 7 years sober and clean, no drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes. It's a beautiful thing. You would be amazed how your life will
Good
be
job, bro. Seven
if
years.
a year from now. If you are on your first day of sobriety, or if you ain't even sober yet, if you decide to make that decision, you wouldn't believe me how the blessings would happen in your life a year from now. It's amazing what God can do when you turn it over to Him. But I
Yeah.
want to thank you, Raj. I want to
Good.
thank my man Daily on the ones and twos, Daily Love. But I want to thank everybody for always tuning in to Sober Talk with Brother Brandon, the Raging Cajun. And just remember, if you can't stay sober, catch your Uber. We love